The change became something that was inevitable. We needed to make sure that this change is there, because otherwise we will be stuck in technology that has been there for the past several decades. It gives me great pleasure to be your keynote speaker for this morning and welcome you all. I did have prepared a speech, but to be honest with you, I kind of put that aside after I met many of you and actually recognized that the fact that what we have intended to do in the Transport and Logistics, Future of Logistics Conference Part 3 is exactly represented here today. What this means is that our world has actually changed, and we noticed the change. The change became something that was inevitable. We needed to make sure that this change is there, because otherwise we will be stuck in technology that has been there for the past several decades. Meeting some of you today has actually proven the fact that the world of logistics has answered our call. Our call was to actually make sure that the people around in this room are the experts who are going to bring the technology to where it needs to be in our world of logistics. I understand many of you are looking at this from a different scope, from your own point of view, whether you're in the air cargo business, in the road movement business, or in the container or shipping business. This is definitely the right format and the right venue for ourselves and for you. Having said this, I'd like to also take this opportunity to recognize the fact that the world around us, when it stopped in the 2020 and the 2021, and we were facing with something called COVID and the pandemic, TLME never really stopped moving. TLME has actually introduced a concept where whatever we were doing, we were letting the world to know about it. I mean, coming from Transport and Logistics Conference, the Future of Logistics Part 1, and then Part 2, and now we're in Part 3. It's all about making sure that what we need to say to the world is being heard, and heard from this venue itself. Without further ado, I would also like to take this opportunity, and I don't want to take too much of what's really been happening here today by giving it to you in my speech, but I wanted to take this opportunity to thank our sponsors. Eager Rail from the USA, yes, USA. I mean, I'm definitely a little bit biased here. And then also Gen Flat Containers USA as well are with us, and CargoX and DHL. Thank you all very much for being here today, and many thanks to our sponsors for making this event a great one. Thank you.